Hey, sub! I looked everywhere for your regular narrator, but I couldn't find him at all. So let's take a look here and see what ideas he's left for us today. Ah, here it is. 12 Piggy Phobias that you didn't know about Piggy in Roblox. That's right, sub. Today we're going to be looking at some of Piggy's scariest moments. The entirety of Piggy is undoubtedly scary, but everyone has those few moments that just make your heart skip a beat, and they're truly terrifying. So without further ado, sub, let's get started. Number 1. Being watched. Hey, sub! You remember the distorted memory map, right? It was the creepiest map that has ever been added to Piggy. Unfortunately for us, it was a limited run map that was put in place while we waited for the release of Chapter 12. But there's one Easter egg in particular on that map that gave me the spooks, and it's one you might not have noticed. If you look closely in the bushes in the garden, sub, you'll notice these creepy eyes that follow you around. One Easter egg you might not have known about is if you enter the star code SUB at checkout when buying Robux, you're able to support the channel. That way, we can keep making more videos just like this one. Number 2. Double jump scare. I know what you're thinking at home. You're probably thinking, a double jump scare? What the heck is a double jump scare? Well, odds are you see a jump scare is just the animation that plays when you get oofed, but I'm talking about an actual jump scare. You know, the type where it makes your heart skip a beat. Sometimes when you're speedrunning in Piggy, or even if you're just not paying attention, it can be super tempting to just run around a corner and not even think about what might be on the other side. But I have a horrifying story that'll stop you from doing that ever again. What happened was, I ran around the corner and Piggy was right there. My heart leapt right out of my chest, and then before I knew it, I was getting jump scared again when I was oofed. Number 3. Cornered. There's nothing more terrifying than the last few moments before you get oofed, because you know your doom is coming. It just hasn't happened yet. Try as you might, there's no way you're escaping the inevitable. Getting cornered is a great example of this, especially if it's somewhere like on the 3rd floor of the house map. You're trapped against a wall with nowhere to go. All you can do is sit and watch as Piggy comes towards you and oofs you. Hey, do you want to stop getting scared so much in Piggy? Well, in that case, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribing is the best way to ensure you never miss another Subs Blox World video, and helps us on our journey to 1 million subscribers. Number 4. Spawn Scare. By now, every single Piggy player knows that after 30 seconds of the round starting, Piggy will spawn, meaning the first 30 seconds can be used for dispersing across the map, or even collecting keys. However, sub, what some people might not know on every map is just where Piggy spawns. Or, if they're a total noob, they might not be expecting Piggy to spawn at all. Well, I've gotta say, sub, there's nothing more terrifying than having Piggy show up right in your face. You need to react as quickly as you can, while also being totally terrified from that jump scare. It takes nerves of steel to escape that situation, sub. Number 5. Taunting gone wrong. I think we can all agree, sub, there is nothing more rewarding than taunting a Piggy who's been terrorizing you for the entire game, whether it be because Piggy's knocked out or as you're just about to escape. However, sub, you need to remember not to be overconfident. Otherwise, Piggy might just wake up as you're taunting her, or, in that second scenario, might just catch up to you before you're about to escape. And if she does, then not only will you get the fright of your life, but Piggy will also be the one taunting you. Number 6. Sandwiched. You know, sub, I kinda feel bad for Piggy, because after all, she has to chase all these players around the map, despite the fact that they can all run away quicker than her. But that all changes when she enlists some help from some buddies on Infected mode, because when you're playing Infected, they can pull off a technique I like to call sandwiching, where one Piggy comes from one side and the other comes from another, and they make a Piggy sandwich with an innocent player in the middle. Hey, Have I spooked you yet? Are you too scared to play Piggy? Well, Sub is definitely scared. Look at him. I think he might need some motivation to continue. Hey everyone at home, make sure to hit the like button for Sub to continue. Number 7. Failed Knockout. Being able to feed the NPCs and use the pistol in Piggy was a great addition. It meant players would have another great way of getting Piggy off of their tail in a sticky situation. But, of course, that relies on everything going right, which in Piggy, well, that doesn't happen too often in Piggy. When using the gun, it's simple. You just aim and fire. But using the NPCs is when it gets a little bit more complicated. Take the infected game mode, for example. Picture this, Sub. You're getting chased by a deadly Piggy, but suddenly, you see your good friend Zizzy. So you feed her some grass and she goes after… Wait, where is she going? She went after Grandma? She's so slow she couldn't catch anyone anyway. See what I mean, Sub? This is so annoying! Number 8. Misplaced Plank. Sub, although we discovered in your myth-busting adventure earlier this week that falling from heights doesn't actually oof you, I'm sure you know just how annoying falling from the 3rd floor of the house can be. But that's not a problem today, because you've got the plank with you. All you've got to do is run up those stairs, place the plank down, and boom! Run across it. Sub! I said place the plank down! I thought you said you had it! Oh, it was. It was still here the whole time. Well, I hope you learned your lesson, Sub. Always make sure you actually have the plank before trying to place it. Number 9. Inconvenient Trap. Now, I know it's not often that you get caught in a trap, Sub. All it takes is for you to be a little observant, and you can easily dodge all of Piggy's traps. But when you do fall into them, it's always at the worst of times. For example, if you're distracted by an intense Piggy pursuit that you're currently in, you might be more focused on Piggy behind you rather than where you're going, causing you to run right into a trap. Speaking of traps, there are a bunch of cool trap variants in Sub's very own Roblox game, Jerry. Jerry is all about collecting keys, unlocking doors, and escaping an evil ice cream factory. Make sure to check it out on Roblox today. Number 10. Bully Piggy. No, Sub! I didn't say Billy, I said bully, like a really mean Piggy bully. You're probably wondering just how scary a bully Piggy could be. Well, let me show you what I mean. A bully Piggy is a Piggy that focuses on you for an entire round and won't stop chasing you for anything. Someone could run right in front of them, but all the time you're alive, they'll be coming right after you. Not only does this make it super difficult to make an escape, but you also can't make simple mistakes like you might usually do, since one bad move and Piggy will be able to catch you and oof you. Number 11. So close! But what about Piggy, Sub? We seem to have forgotten her in this world of terrifying Piggy moments. I'm sure there are some awful moments that keep her up at night. Ooh, how about this? So imagine this. You're running, chasing after the final player alive. You're just about to win the game and catch them, when suddenly, they slam a door right in your face. Or maybe, they knock you out for 20 seconds. Or perhaps they just go straight through a vent. What moments do you think are the most terrifying in Piggy? Make sure to let us know by leaving a comment on the video. Number 12. Glitched Glitches. Although they might be slightly unfair, Sub, you must admit, glitches are a great tool for players. They allow you to stay just out of Piggy's reach for the entire match. Or at least, they do when they work. But since they're glitches, they're not supposed to be reliable. Sometimes you'll fall right in front of Piggy while doing a glitch. Or maybe, you can't do the glitch in time, so you get oofed. Phew! Sub, I think that's enough scary Piggy moments for me for one day. I think maybe I'll just have a lie down and try to forget about things. Sub, don't do that! Today was scary enough. You're right though, tomorrow is another day. Who knows what wacky Roblox adventure you'll be getting up to? But for now, thanks for liking and subscribing everyone. We'll see you next time, Sub.